Good afternoon, guys. It's Casey checking in with you on this beautiful Wednesday. Today is February 6th, guys. Is it February 6th? No, it's February 5th today, guys. All right, yeah, today is February 5th. Losing track of the days, guys. Losing track of the days. All right, anyway, we on the 5th. This list is still doing great, guys. I'm happy to see there's a lot of winners. There's a lot of winners, guys. That was the goal of this channel. A lot of winners. Okay, I'm off today. I'm running some errands, and then I'm going to catch up with my sister a little later. I have to take some things to her. You know, she's feeling a little bit under the weather today. And, I got to take some things to her because when I was sick last week, the other week, guys, for the last 2 weeks, my sister was there for me. She was bringing me food, doing all kind of stuff, guys. So I got to make sure she's good. Got to make sure she's good. Like I was telling you guys the other day, when you're doing your gratitude checklist, you have to be grateful for the people that are in your life that's there for you guys. You got to be grateful for that. And that's always something to be grateful for. A lot of times the people in our life that are there for us, we kind of overlook them because we just take it for granted that they're always going to be there. Okay. But if you got somebody in your life that's like that, you shouldn't be taking them for granted. You should not be taking them for granted, guys. You should be, celebrating them and trying to find opportunities, to reciprocate what it is they're doing for you guys. Okay. So like I said, I'm grateful for a few things this year. I was just thinking about that this morning when I was going over my gratitude checklist, guys. I was thinking about the things I was grateful for. Because a lot of times it's easy to get caught up in loss, when you're grieving. So I'm trying to practice getting up in the morning, thinking about the things that I have instead of what I don't have, guys. That's what I'm trying to practice that habit, of waking up in expectancy, guys. Okay. And when you go over the things that you already have to be grateful for, it's kind of easy to fall into that expectancy. Okay. It's easy to fall into that expectancy when you're already waking up in gratitude. All right. So I go over gratitude checklist. Eventually I hope to get to a point with this channel that that this channel can be a source of real income for me, guys. That's the goal, to spend my time helping people on a broader platform, guys. That's the goal. And I like my job. I like being a nurse. I've been a nurse for 30 years. But even years ago, I was telling my sister that I kept feeling like it was something else I was supposed to be doing. And my sister remembers when I used to say that. And that was like 6 or 7 years ago that I used to say that. I didn't know what it was supposed to be. And I still don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, guys. But maybe YouTube is going to be the forum for what it is that I'm supposed to be doing, guys. So I don't know. So hopefully, I can grow this channel. And with you guys' assistance, I can grow this channel. And we can see where this goes. Because like I said, every day I'm looking for clarity as to what I'm supposed to be doing. And I just know that as long as I know that it involves helping people, I don't really worry about it, because I know as the days go by, I will get more and more signs of the direction I'm supposed to be going in. But I like my job. I like working as a nurse. It's the first time in a long time that I'm working in a facility uh, where, the energy is good. You understand? Because I've been a nurse for 30 years. I've worked in many facilities, guys, and I'm gonna tell you, it's not always uh, a feeling of. I'm used to working in a family-oriented environment. I started in a hospital that way, but then when I branched out, when I left the hospital, and I went to these facilities, I didn't always have that experience, guys. I didn't always have that experience. I would dare to say that, some of the facilities that I worked in, those of you who are in the healthcare field and you've worked in many facilities, you know that, some facilities, depending on the people you're working with, you got to know what you can take. And I'm a person, I'm not a stranger to hard work. I'm experienced at what I do. So working with patients that's difficult doesn't faze me at all. Okay? It's working with difficult staff and people that what I would consider operating on a low vibration, guys. People who are, I figured out that they're essentially miserable in their everyday life. And everybody has problems, everybody has issues. But when you bring that to work with you, and you spread it, that's another issue. That's another issue. And I've been in situations and worked in facilities where, my staff wasn't always the best. I've had staff do a lot of things to betray me. I've had staff members that I defended. Because, when I have staff, I defend my staff. Nobody can't tell me nothing about my staff. Okay? If I got an issue with my staff member, they find out about it in private. Nothing ever leaves the unit. That's how I roll. Okay? Because that's what I'm used to from where I started in the hospital. Okay? The administration cannot penetrate that type of barrier when you are working on a unit with staff that are loyal, and we work out our problems on the unit. Nothing ever leaves the floor, because once things leave the floor, it's out of your control. But I haven't. When I left the hospital and I went to these facilities, I didn't always experience that kind of loyalty that I experienced in the hospital. Okay, I had a few staff members try to cut my throat over the years. Okay, and it was very, very disheartening at first. Okay, because I was not used to that. I was not used to disloyalty from staff, guys. So that was the down part of working as a nurse. It matters. It matters who you work with, guys. It really matters. And I'm grateful that I'm in a place right now that that it's good energy there, because I'm very sensitive to energy wherever I go. I'm very sensitive to energy of people that's around me. And the energy where I am now is very good. I don't feel malice. My staff, they work with me. I work with them. And there's no type of backbiting, and because I can't take backbiting, I can't take betrayal and backbiting, guys. So that's my thing with working in facilities. Some people don't care. It doesn't matter to them. A job is a job, but I don't care if the job is hard. If I'm working with good staff, I can manage, and it's not bad if I can manage, guys. If the staff is good, I don't mind. So that's what for the first time in years, I'm working with a staff that is that has good energy, guys, and I'm grateful for that, because that has not been my experience all these years. It hasn't been my experience, guys, and so I'm glad that that is one of the things that I have at where I'm working now. But ultimately, guys, I'm hoping that in the future, that this channel can be a source of income for me, that I can build this channel and grow this channel so that this channel can be a source of income for me, guys. Right now, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be working because I really need to keep busy, because I don't want to think too much about, about feeling like I lost something. The grief is a strange thing. Keeping busy all of these months has helped me immensely, guys. It's helped me immensely. Even though I've been so tired and exhausted, uh, being busy a lot has helped me, guys, because as I told you guys before, I overthink a lot of things. I overthink. My mind is always going a million miles a minute. I could be talking to somebody and I'm actively listening to what they're saying. I'm actively thinking of solutions to whatever it is that they're talking to me about. And I'm also solving a problem on the side in my mind. Okay, so my mind is always busy, it's always going a million miles a minute. And that's why meditation has helped me immensely over the years. It helps me to slow my mind down because I'm always in the mode of solving either a problem of my own or someone else's problem. Okay? Because I can't leave equations unsolved. That's the way my mind is. If something doesn't make sense, it can't be true. And I got to go over and over it again until it makes sense. Okay? So that's how meditation has helped me with that. It has helped me to slow down my mind, even with the problem solving. I'm still solving problems in my head all the time. Okay, but it helps me to manage the thoughts better. Okay, so that it's not overriding everything else. All right, so that has helped me immensely, guys. So it's a process, guys. It's a day-to-day process. But today I'm off today. I'm glad to be off today. I'm glad to feel normal today. Sometimes it's good to be out of a uniform and to feel like a regular person. Okay, because healthcare workers don't always get to feel like a regular person, guys. They don't always get to feel like a regular person because they're in a uniform 24 hours a day. Okay. So today I'm gonna run some errands. I'm gonna go catch up to my sister. I'm gonna do some things for my sister, bring her some things because she's feeling a little under the weather. And when I wasn't feeling at my best a couple of weeks ago, she was there for me. She was backing me and doing things to help me. So when you got somebody like that in your life, guys, you got to reciprocate. Whenever you get the opportunity to reciprocate, that's a good thing where you can reciprocate what somebody does for you guys. I always believe in reciprocation. That keeps the energy of giving moving. It keeps the energy from stagnating, guys. All right. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I got some errands that I got to run. I got some things that I got to take care of. Hopefully the weather holds up good. It looks sunny out there right now. So I'm going to get shaken, but I'm going to check in with you guys with the hits because this list exploded again yesterday, guys. It exploded again yesterday. These babies are competing with my babies last week. My babies last week had 28 straight hits last week. I think that's a record for me. I think the most I've had in straight hits was 27 straight hits. Last week I had 28 straight hits, guys. Okay, so I don't know. My babies might show up and show out this week and outdo my last babies. All right. But this list did phenomenal. We had winners again. I'm still working on that life-changing hit board. I'm still working on that because I'm making a board for my life-changing hits. My people that got life-changing hits, I'm still working on that board. And I expect to be adding a lot of people to it. This is going to be a phenomenal year. Hits, guys. We're going to have a lot of hits this year, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to be able to change lives in a positive way. I love it when you guys tell me that you played a number that resonated with you, okay, because I've been emphasizing that for a while. Since I started this channel, and I'm seeing that people now you're hearing me now about playing numbers that resonate with you. Numbers have energy, guys. They have energy, and you got to play on that energy, guys. If you are seeing a number, if there is a particular number, a particular appointment date that you have coming up, guys, you need to be playing that number. You need to be playing. If you got an appointment for February 18th, you need to be playing 218. Okay? especially if it's an important appointment, guys. Okay, numbers have energy, they mean something. Okay, don't overlook it. Do not overlook it, guys. All right, guys, I got to get shaken. But stay tuned for my next video with the hits, guys, because this list is blowing up. This is gonna be a phenomenal year hits, guys. Okay, that life changing hit board is gonna be filled. I'm gonna have. I expect to have many of those life changing hits boards with filled with names, guys. That's the goal. All right. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get shaken because I got a lot of things that I got to do today. But stay tuned for my next video with the hits, guys. Speaking prosperity again over each and every one of you today on this beautiful Wednesday, guys. Okay? Beautiful Wednesday. All right, guys, check back in with you. See you in the next video, guys. Be blessed.